So welcome to Circular Pharaohs. I call it a different name on the YouTube, but my artist name is Circular Pharaohs. The reason why I call it a different name on YouTube is because I want to expand this platform into more of a conversational piece, more of a way to express my thoughts, my feelings at the time. A lot of times I'm up in my head, especially as an artist. You know that whole famous Erykah Badu quote. You know, I'm sensitive about my shit. You feel me? But it's my only baby. You feel me? Like, it's my only child. You know, so rightfully so in my eyes. But I meant to make this video basically about the Spiderman movie. If you haven't seen it, spoilers, ahead. Just click out of this. You should have been seen it. What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you though? Like, ain't nobody got time for that. But basically, I connected with this character right here. And the reason why I connected with him is because he exemplified the pessimism and, like, what is it all for? Like, if we're not doing our job, what is it all for? And to an extent, he got on my nerves because it's like, I mean, we as artists, sometimes we do things that we may not really like sometimes, and we have to do it. Shit, we as people, let alone artists, i.e. going to work, you know what I mean? But his character exemplified a certain part of me that I do not like, but at the same time, I understand. And if you watch the movie, a lot of his life was taken away, and he was working, and he was like, if I work, we can possibly get to that future again, possibly. But another part of him, I can also see another part of him was also like, just keep working. It's like, it is what it is at this point. I just gotta leave left alone. What's left alone. And that's what I took out of that character. Not sure if the movie was trying to exemplify that, but that's what I took out of the character. But I drew him in many different forms. I wanted to make him look badass. It's a certain artist that I follow. She's a dope artist. If I get a chance to remember her name, I will definitely put her in the bio. But she makes a lot of for lack of better words, chunky boys. Not chunky boys, but just muscular boys. And they very their physique is very Adonis-like, I guess. But I took that and I ran with it because, you know, if you don't know, the whole trend with him was he's the Chad. You know what I mean? He was very Chad-like. But what I was trying to do, even though he was Latino descent, like he's I think he's Spanish American. Not sure what part, Mexico, or I think it's Mexico, but I'm not sure because I haven't read the comics. Don't kill me, comic fans. But I was trying to mix him with a more Afro, Latina Afro-X, I guess. More of a Bad Bunny type of style, like how Bad Bunny tried to he basically brings into more of a hip hop into his music. So I was trying to make that what's the famous swagger, exaggerated swagger. That line right there, the caucasity. But that's neither here nor there. I just wanted to say that I definitely exemplify a part of this character that I liked. Of course, I didn't like his whole character. It kind of got me upset with what he was doing to Miles and him trying to be by the system. He was the ops. Like, just for lack of better words, he was the ops, and he didn't want things to change because of the status quo, and he already lost everything. And this, young black kid coming in, fucking shit up. You know what I mean? Like, goddamn. But the reason why I connected with him was more so because of his views on how the pessimism. I'm not gonna hold you. I have pessimistic views on life. I think we all do. We have to check them shits. You know what I mean? We have to check them shits like a motherfucker, especially with the war in Israel and Palestine, and you got black Israelites. You got black Israelites fighting the Palestinians, dog. Like, this ain't even our war. As a black American man, I understand that we should be sympathetic and empathetic to the people that have lost their lives. But black Israelites, please don't go over there trying to fight somebody else's war. You barely got guns. You can barely tote a gun in your neighborhood. Okay? So leave that shit with them, okay? We can do what we can, send them our well wishes, but that's about it. Black Israelites fighting Palestinians. That shit crazy. I seen that shit. And of course, Dr. Umar jumped his ass in. Umar, sit your ass down somewhere, dog. Like, what's up with you? You just like the auntie that like to be in everybody's business. But that's neither here nor there. We're about to also get into the main pick that I really like. The main character in this movie that I really fucking like was Hobby fucking Brown, okay? The bad fucking ass, okay? I need to do more of him. I don't even draw DC, but this character right here, the design for him, the shape language for him, the use of textures for him, the music behind him, the language, the accent. And mind you, I don't even fuck with the actual voice actor. What's his name from Get Out? I don't fuck with Daniel Kaluuya. And the reason why I don't fuck with him is he came out with a saying that basically it's kind of like how rappers do when I guess it's the thing. I think that every black person should get their money. I agree, right? That's cool. But it's kind of like the whole, you can get your money, just don't get your money off of the backs of black people here in America. If you're not gonna be for people here in America. He came out with a statement saying that he feels as though that basically he doesn't want to be the race guy, right? And when he was asked about racism in America, he was basically saying that he's no spokesman and no one expected to speak for all white people. I resent the fact that I have to prove that I'm black. And I have no problem with that. You should be mad at that. But when you take that anger and place it upon black American people, as it's kind of like the Burna Boy effect, like telling us that you need us as black American people, you need to stand up, fight. You don't think we've been fighting, nigga, and we ain't still been fighting? You know what I mean? And the reason why I say that is because I think that black American people respect all other races, even though we disrespect our own race in certain aspects, right? We are very much hateful. It's a very much deep cemented hate, like a low-level contempt for our own black American voice, culture, people, food, women, men, sexuality, all of that. It's just a deep-rooted fucked upness that we look at ourselves, and the world looks at us the same way. You know what I mean? Even other black people of the diaspora, like, they look at us like criminals, and it's fucked up. But riddle me this: how much you want to bet if a black American got rich as an actor and went over to Africa, and started playing all of the roles, and a white person has the same sentiments of, what do you feel about the black experience within the black experience within African culture and how racism isn't affected over there? How much you want to bet black American people They may not know. They will still respect the fact that, hey, I don't know, but I still stand for these people. And that's the difference. That's the difference. You understand me? Even the most ignorant of us knows to respect it. Like, that's neither here nor there. But of course he came out with the whole "my Twitter is hacked" type of situation. I never really said these things, but he still went back into the aspect of pull your stuff up by your bootstraps terminology in his Go look at the Van Lathan interview if you want to. It's a Van Lathan interview with Daniel Kaluuya, basically when he's playing the role of Fred Hampton at that. I want to talk about these things with the whole situation that came up 2 months ago with Ethan Becker, Sam Desart, and Colleen. But that's going to be a whole nother video. Circle of Pharaohs, man. Y'all be good.